So just kind of watch for the wording and how I clarify different things. So a pilot, right, delivers supplies to a remote camp, flying 180 kilometers in this direction. So you have distance and specific direction. While at camp, the pilot receives a radio message to pick up a passenger at a village. So you're basically going somewhere else from that destination. The village is at distance and direction again from the camp. Okay, the pilot collects the passenger, flies back to the starting point. What's the total distance pilot has flown? So this is actually more than just solving for missing sides. Like we want the total distance. So again, you're gonna have a little north-south. You're gonna have a little compass rose on your study sheet so you can kind of orient yourself. And then you're like, hey, where am I starting to fly? I'm gonna go northwest. So I'm gonna start flying in this direction. And then I'm going southwest. So south, but turning west. So this is my path. So I'm gonna start somewhere over here. And yeah, some of you are using rulers, which is, you know what, a really good idea. I think that makes the fact that you can't, like if you can't assume things, it's more obvious when you have a nice straight line. So I'm gonna start from the north. This is my north here. I'm gonna measure 42 west, right? And that's the direction you're flying in. So this is 42, that goes in there. And then from here, I'm gonna make my compass rose again, like this. Okay, so you're going, this is 180, sorry, 180 what, kilometers? And then you're going south 47 west. So you're starting from the south line, you measure 47 this way. Some of you were having it in the wrong place. So, and this is where I want you to watch out. I would say this is a shorter, right? This 140. I would say don't even go too close. Don't even go too close to such to a place where you might think that this is a pretty like a horizontal line. I would not make that assumption unless it's clearly stated. So this is start. This is camp. And this is village. And we also know that this is 140 kilometers. That's the interpretation part of this problem, if you can tell. Now, what can we do? Well, can I just say sometimes you need to just make sure you understand the 42 is touching this vertical line here, right? So it's gonna have to touch another vertical line out here if you want to use alternate interior. Same thing would be if it would be touching a horizontal line and you want to transfer it, it better be touching a horizontal line as well when it's up there or down, whatever. Okay, so we get to bring this in there. Okay, we get to bring that in there. So this little piece is 42. So I think neatness of graph will help you be more successful, to be honest. Like this is where you don't want to just, all the other ones I would argue you can get away with compass directions. You got to kind of have a ruler or something to help you out. That's just my opinion. So now my interpretation, I can now make my triangle. So, right, you just kind of try to make it look the same way. So I just go and kind of copy that angle. Right, and then you have your triangle here. So this is start, camp, village, and we know that we add these two together, right? 47 plus 42, that's 89, right? So that's what's going to go in here. And I can definitely transfer over the lengths of those sides. And you know what? Even if you're tempted to bring another angle over, you don't need another one, right? SAS. So maybe sometimes think, wait a minute, I already have enough info. I'm going to resist the temptation to bring more over, right? So this is a side angle side. And we're going to solve for this. I can give you the answer to that. 1 second, 68. The answer is online, right? I'm off. Here it is. So x, I'm just going to give you that x is equal to 226.10. Okay, but the total, how would you find the total distance traveled? Well, you just add up 180, 140, and then the distance back. So the total is 546.10 kilometers. If you want to try this out, I think that spending time on graphing these things and interpreting is probably more important right now. Okay. All right. Let's focus on that AC that I'm going to give you. Your study sheet ready to go.